was once shaken by the death of the British Indian Army officer Brigadier A.W.S. Malaby at the Red Bridge area of Surabaya when there was a clash between Surabaya fighters and the Allied forces on October 30th, 1945. This incident, which finally led to the Great War on November 10, 1945, and made Surabaya called the City of Heroes by the first President of the Republic of Indonesia, Soekarno. The Tugu Pahlawan Monument was founded by Soekarno as a symbol of resistance and appreciation for the Surabaya fighters in defending the nation's sovereignty. Hello everyone, welcome to Surabaya. I'm Nanang Purwono. I'm right now at the Tugu Pahlawan, the Heroes Monument of Surabaya. I'm so glad to host you and to tell you about the history of Surabaya. Since 1945, the age of Indonesian independence is actually still very young. That is 77 years old. This age is too young when compared to the Surabaya's age, which is more than 700 years old. Officially, the anniversary of the city of Surabaya was recorded on May 31st, 1293. But in reality, the old age of the city of Surabaya can only be identified from the discovery of the only archaeological object in the form of an ancient well at Kampung Pandean. This is Sumur Jobong, or Jobong well. Such wells are commonly found in an ancient city of Majapahit in Trowulan, the Regency of Mojokerto, which is about 60 kilometers to the southwest of Surabaya. Such wells were common between the 13th to 15th century. At least in 1430, Jobong well was already at Kampung Pandean, Surabaya, because carbon tests on the fragmentation of human bones found in the well vessel were identified from the bones of human who died that year, 1430. It is possible that the Jobong well itself had existed before the Pandean man died in 1430. According to historian, humanist, and journalist von Faber, in his book Erwet and Stadgeboren, Pandean has existed since 1270 AD. Then in 1275, King Kartanegara of the Singasari Kingdom opened a new land as a new residential area located in the north of Pandean. That is at Kampung Pengampun area, which von Faber called Surabaya. In 1817, a resident of Surabaya in the era of British rule in the Dutch East Indies, Baron van Salis, brought a Buddha statue as an embodiment of the King Kartanegara from Bejijong village in Trowulan, Mojokerto to Surabaya. The plan was to be taken out of Surabaya but failed because it was too heavy for the boat to carry. Finally, the statue, which is locally called Joko Dolok, was placed in a beautiful garden from the residence of the ruler of the east end of Java in Surabaya, namely at Simpang, which was the garden of the Simpang Palace. Furthermore, this Buddha statue inhabits a small terraced land under a banyan tree until now. What is beautiful and interesting about this statue is a pedestal where Buddha statue sits cross-legged. On this plinth, there is an inscription in Sanskrit which is very beautiful and physically neat. This inscription is considered the most beautiful inscription that has ever existed. This is the very beautiful inscription that contains a very important messages. One of the messages is telling about the effort to unify the two warring regions that was called Panjalu and Jenggala, which were divided on the 10th century by King Airlangga. But then on the 13th century, King Kartanegara had an idea to unify the two, become one, and that's under Singasari Kingdom. And that was also called as an embryo of unification of Nusantara. Later on the 14th century, a bigger unification under Majapahit Kingdom with the Prime Minister of Gajah Mada could unify the bigger region of Nusantara, and that was called now Indonesia. This inscription also mentioned the year 1211 Saka or 1289 AD as a sign that this statue was made. Unfortunately, this national message is not widely known by the public. They come and see Joko Dolok statue because of cultural ties. When the Indonesian people and even other nations on earth are often faced with the orientation of division, then by looking at the message of nationality contained in the Joko Dolok statue, it should be a reminder of the importance of unity and togetherness both nationally and internationally. Joko Dolok statue is at a very strategic place in the city of Surabaya, located at the heart of the city, adjacent to the symbol of the East Java provincial government with the Gerahadi State Building, and not far from the Surabaya city government symbol, the City Hall, and the Surabaya Parliament Building as a political symbol. Politically, Joko Dolok as an embodiment of King Kartanegara is also a combination of two different beliefs, namely Hinduism and Buddhism. Therefore, He has the belief of Shiva Buddha.
Saking dosa ingkang dipun sengaja lan boten Ibu bumi bapa kuwasa ingkang mandhegani donya mugia kersa paring pengampunan dumateng kawula sedaya.
A very real symbol of the faith of King Kartanegara is the Temple of Jawi, or Jawi Temple, at Pandaan, about 50 kilometers to the south of Surabaya. If you witness the temple, physically is Hinduism, but then right on the top of the temple is Buddhist in the form of stupa. The two combinations become a symbol of unity in diversity. Entering the 17th century, when Europeans entered Surabaya, they eventually settled in an area where there were different ethnic settlements. There were Chinese, Malays, Arabic, Javanese, and European ethnicities themselves. All of this is concentrated at now called Jembatan Merah area. Although the VOC government to the Dutch East Indies government separated themselves from Chinatown and Malay and Arab ethnicities through the Wittgenstein policy, in the economic and social context, these various ethnicities still blend into one. This territorial separation is only a natural boundary in the form of Kalimas River. Finally, the Red Bridge, which began to be built in the early 19th century, further facilitated the connection between them. It is in this European region that the form of urban planning and the city government system is very visible. The Dutch adopted the European city system for Surabaya, where they lived. The European city of Surabaya was a walled city. Entering the middle of the 19th century, along with the opening of the plantation industry, Surabaya, which grew as an administrative city, grew and developed. Many government and private offices were opened, ranging from the trading offices, plantation offices, banking offices, to insurance offices. Moreover, in 1743, Surabaya has been appointed as the capital of the north coast of East Java, Java's Oosthoek, which was led by Gesak Heber. In addition to this, Surabaya becomes the capital of East Java province. So in the city of Surabaya, there are government offices of the province of East Java and the government of the city of Surabaya. The East Java provincial government is in charge of 38 districts and cities. The area of East Java province is about 47,800 square kilometers. The city of Surabaya is one of the regions of East Java province which is headed by a mayor. The area of Surabaya is about 326.8 square kilometers. The East Java Governor's Office is located on Jalan Pahlawan at Tugu Pahlawan area. The East Java Governor's Office was built in 1930 and has been occupied by the Governor of East Java from the Dutch East Indies era to the post-independence era. So the names of the governors of East Java written on the inscription inside the building are the names of the governors from the Dutch to the Indonesian. The names of the governors of East Java, ranging from the European to Indonesian, are also recorded on the walls of the Gerahadi State Building, which becomes a place for the reception of state and government guests. Meanwhile, the Surabaya City Government Office, or City Hall, is not far from Gerahadi, namely at the Ketabang area. The Surabaya City Hall office occupies a building that was built during the Dutch East Indies era in 1922. This shows that the mayors of Surabaya were initially Dutchmen, but after the Independence Day in 1945, the mayors of Surabaya have been Indonesians. They are elected every 5 years. If at the beginning of the administration of the city of Surabaya, which was formed by European, the administrative area was only 4 hectares. Now the area of the city of Surabaya is about 326.8 square kilometers and has become a metropolitan city and home to different nationalities. That's the story of Surabaya. Now we're ready at any time you arrive and come and see us. See you later, one day.